It's the queen. How y'all doing? Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm extra excited. It is Thursday, March 22nd. The year is flying. And you know what I'm excited about? My guest. My guest is awesome. Honestly, the fact that the likes of Mr. Diggs is going to do my show tonight lets me know that, guess what? The queen has arrived, okay? I am interviewing people that I can't even get to. I'm excited! Yes! So on the lines tonight, we have the awesome, amazing, wonderful, phenomenal activist, RISTON Diggs. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. I want to take a bow after that layout.
We need you to.
Here, man. I'm happy to be here.
You gotta let everybody know, first and foremost, I do want to say thank you for doing A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists.
I love that.
I thank you. I do.
I support all the way, man. You got my support all the way. Being somebody that's actually taking the time to be active and chase their dreams, do what they want to do, and actually at the same time empower creators, I gotta love it. I can't do anything but love that. It's respect.
Thank you. Listen, I decided you gotta listen. I've been through a lot. I could teach somebody something, and if I can't, I entertain them along their day. That's all that matters.
Either way it goes. As long as you get something out of it, a laugh or you learn something. Take it either way it goes.
Exactly. I'm so excited. YouTube viewers, I'm so sorry that you cannot see Mr. Diggs. However, y'all already know I'm going to do what I can do. And at some point during the show, I'm going to kind of flip the camera around so y'all can at least just see his face and know the face and the name. And what y'all should do is go on YouTube and subscribe. Because I went on there and subscribed to him today because I felt like he's going to be on my show. Why am I not subscribed to you? So I appreciated the fact that I was able to find you on YouTube and see your skits. Man, yeah. And I have so many questions. So many.
Go ahead, ask away.
So
ask away.
I want to say to my viewers though real quick, because I always try to tell them, listen, y'all, we teach by example. And however Mr. Diggs is teaching, he's seen it, he learned it, he's teaching y'all how to get through it. I'm trying to tell y'all, the one video that I truly love, it made me cry. No, I'm not a punk, but it made me cry, was the video, I think you were in the car. It was like the...
I can't remember the... with police and violence and justice and stuff.
Yeah.
The harsh reality of what we go through in America as a whole.
Yes. And it kind of threw me towards what happened with Philando Castile. And it hurt.
Man, exactly.
It hurt.
I mean, it's reality, man. It's like we all come out and live in this world, and when things like that happen, we stand together, but us artists and creatives and everything, we're the messengers sometimes of those people that can't even have a voice for themselves. Like, once those people go on, it's almost like situations happen so much that people forget.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, forget so easily because they so frequently. No, we got to be, not only do we got to remember, but we got to also be able to take a stand with all of our creative platforms whenever the time is needed to do it, So,
True.
Can't Remember was a timepiece that affected me because I flew in to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I flew into Atlanta. And I was looking at the news, and there was some riots happening in Charlotte, North Carolina. Another case of police injustice and stuff. And I got back I flew into South Carolina from there.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to South Carolina, I looked on the news, and it was something that happened in San Diego. Police violence, right? And then, and of course, already the Philando Castile situation, which was horrible. And then, so when I got back, I got so moved, and my engineer made just a beat. And we started working on it and everything. It was just like poured out from the soul. And it was just more or less not even pointing fingers at understanding the vision of how my people live.
Mm-hmm.
Try to give them the wisdom, but they don't want to listen. And you know what I'm saying? And that line is almost, you can't just also run around and think that pointing fingers or thinking that everybody is a bad. So many questions, so many things they want to talk about with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just glad y'all and stuff. That's big for me because we love it as an artist,
People was like, girl, you know how many people you put in your business? I said, I put y'all in my business every day when I do my blog. So it don't matter what it I'm talking. I'm putting y'all in my business. I'm trying to teach y'all. I want, if I can stop somebody from going through something that I've been through, something that I survived, something that almost took a chick down, then I'm going to put it out there by any means necessary. And what I realize is a lot of the things that I went through and put out there, there's a lot of women that been through it. There's a lot of women going through it right now that just, inbox me like, right on, queen. I ain't want to say that on your feed because I ain't want to buy my business, but right on, girl. Let me tell you. So, you know, I love...
They appreciate that.
Yes, and I love teaching by example. I don't want to ever try to teach a lesson that I didn't live through myself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I agree. You got to walk, though. Like, in this world now, like, we have to make sure that we're actually walking. Like, and I say walking because what I mean by that is examples. When people lead by example, people want to see somebody who actually been through it or actively going through it. Anybody, like I always say, like generations pass by, you got, you know, parents, grandparents, and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like people will tell you you can be anything you want in the world, right? But you can't truly believe that unless it comes from you seeing that person is being honest and telling the truth. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you try all the way? Because how can I believe it fully? Exactly. So I want to make sure that when you come across me, or when I say I want to inspire you, or I say I'm glad I was able to inspire you, it's for real. I'm actually putting in that work. I'm working hard as I possibly can. I'm telling you everything I went through with no apologies. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
That's what my gift to the world is. If anything, if I die tomorrow, I'll know I inspired many people. I know.
That's exactly how I feel. Exactly. And you're so right, because
it feels good.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm telling you, I feel like that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of people now in the industry type of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not fully, no, you're fine. They're not fully themselves, you know. They lost themselves along the way, so they can't teach the lessons that they need to teach. You know what I'm saying? They can't walk in their truth. So when people find out what they've been through, or what, like people tell me now, like, oh my God, I knew you your whole life. You know, if I were to tell the world what I knew about you, do you know?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Well, I feel like this. If you're going to tell the world what you know about me, who am I to stop you? You know what I'm saying? I live that.
Exactly.
I live that.
Exactly.
I done told the world myself I got 3 baby daddies. But guess what? I'm still an awesome, amazing woman, okay?
It doesn't change the fact that what you got inside, how you're working on yourself, and what you're going to offer to your children.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Like, you know,
exactly.
Get into all the hearsay and stuff like that. I always say to people, I'm like, if you go back and everything when you was a kid and you watching your grandparents, you never imagine that they had real lives. You know what I'm saying? You always see them as like, that's my grandparent, or that's my mom, or that's whoever, right?
Yes.
But when you look at it, they were once 20, they were once 30,
mm-hmm.
they were once 40. They went through all these things, and then we come up and we grow up having our nose in the air. You know what I mean? So we start to judge everybody else.
Exactly.
And everybody, when we look at ourselves, we have those flaws, and we can hide from everything except that person in the mirror.
Exactly.
When you look at yourself, you can't hide from that. I'm just happy to say I'm so not ashamed of that person I look at in the mirror. y'all can know too.
Listen.
You know too. I'm so happy with that person I see in the mirror that I'm allowed to tell you unapologetically exactly how I feel, exactly what I'm going through.
And that is my life. Mm-hmm.
And doing that, you meet other people who are willing to do that as well.
Amen.
And we love you for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm telling you, when I first started, so many people in my family, or just, and I guess it was jokes, but I needed them to know, even as jokes, I'm not ashamed. So many people, oh my God, if everybody was to see that you used to be in a shelter, or you used to be this. I used to be a lot of things. But I also knew when I was in that state of mind that I wanted better. And I didn't stop until I got this 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom,
turn up on them.
You understand? And on this publishing company, this radio station, I didn't stop until I got there. But you ain't gonna hear them talk about that.
You ain't gonna let anybody stop you, because everybody's trying to relate to you from their last point of reference.
Exactly.
Don't let your last point of reference be and you ain't even know where I travel. You ain't looked at my shoes and see how dirty these motherfuckers got.
Exactly. Listen, my soul is going. Like, listen, I'm tiptoeing down the street because the sole on my shoe is going. I'm trying to tell you, I done been around this walk too many times. That's why I'm not ashamed. That's why I teach by example. I can't teach you something that I didn't live through, survive, and try to figure out how never to go back there again. Because that's my goal. You know, that's my goal. Once I get it.
It's a great goal to have.
Yes. How can I?
Matter of fact, you already achieving your goal, so it's your journey, it's your path now.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Like,
Amen.
now the only person that can make you stop is yourself.
Amen.
You're already going. You can't even. Nobody can say I don't like you for something that ain't gonna bother you. You're like, okay, cool.
Like you don't like me? Well, come on my show and tell the word about it. Come on, let's get a show going.
Tell everybody else how you hate me.
Yes. Okay, and tell them why. Let's fix it.
Yeah, exactly. We can talk about it if you like.
Yes.
But that's really how everything for me, when I dove into music, I wanted to use music as a outlet to get things I had to say off my chest. Like, I was always bouncing around one of those people who saw everything, looked at everything, and always had a problem with everything.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I had a problem with so much things I would see because my moral compass would just don't go off a little bit. I'd be like, that didn't seem right. That didn't feel right. That didn't look right. That felt bad. And then going through so much pain and things that you feel, I started writing songs. And as I started writing songs, I had my friend, which is my manager now, he came through and he was able to, you know, really honestly put me on a set path that I could really do this, that I could really take it and share my message with people. And I look at it 2.5, 3 years later, and support is real. The fucking people who come out to the shows, I love them all.
I know that's right.
Everybody that gave me a chance to do this in front of them and also listen and feel. You know what I mean? Like, it don't even make me happy if somebody walk away and say, man, that show was just good. No, did you feel something? What you left with? You know what I'm saying? What did you leave with something? Did you leave a little bit more inspired? Did you leave feeling something when I get those talks?
Yes.
Oh, man. That, my heart melt.
Yo, you like me. That's when we know. That's when we know we have touched somebody.
I was impressed to see about your book stuff, too, and everything. Like, it's just amazing when you meet other people who doing things like that. Like, I can't even tell you enough how, like, impressive that is to me.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I am trying. And since you said that, let me do my little shameless plugs like I always do. These are my bookmarks. I just picked them up. I'm shipping out bookmarks to whoever wants at least 50 to 100 bookmarks. I'm shipping them out. You can put them in your favorite stores, your favorite anything. Pass them out to your family. It's just this little sample poem and how to find the queen. Okay, y'all? So let me just let y'all know. Real quick. I keep trying to tell y'all, I am looking for writers, poets, authors, everybody alike under my publishing company, Show It Well Publications, okay? And this is my novel, If Some Wishes Came True. It is still out. It is on Amazon, and you can inbox me for copies. I'm autographing and I'm selling them. My favorite person, Barb, I just sent hers to Canada. And thank you, Barb, for being my very first Canada sale. I appreciate you. I swear to God. Bear with me 2 seconds. I got 2 more books that I wanted to show y'all. These 2 books, these 2 poetry books, In the Heart of the Queen and The Queen Has Spoken. The girl is almost finished with the pages. Okay, she's almost done with the pages. So what I need y'all to do is do y'all pre-orders. The pages are awesome. I'm telling y'all, The Queen Has Spoken. I'm trying to tell you, this girl, my graphic designer, did the damn thing. So pre-orders, please hit me up. And don't forget, Show It Well Publications is not just a brand, it's a family, and we're growing and building together as a unit. So hit the queen up, and that's just what we do, okay?
I'm so happy to hear that whole spiel of everything that you got going on, and I support you all the way. I just want you to shine and grow with that, because, like, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? You have that down, and make sure I get a bookmarks, everything. You know what I mean?
I'm actually going to send some things to you. Like I told you earlier, I have to send you some stuff. I would love to send you my bookmark and my novel, because you seem to be somebody on the road a lot. You know, sometimes on the flights you might want to flip some pages. Yes.
Something to read is always nice.
So
I want to support you as well. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you stay growing as far as I'm going. We're connected on this journey now, so
amen. And you know what? I tell people, when you make certain type of connections, hold on to them. Hold on to them, because you just never know. You just never know.
Never have a clue.
You just don't.
Have a clue at all.
You know?
I met so many people along this way, man. And then, like, even like being in the city of San Diego and everything, like, I met so many amazing people that just through this art. People that's not artists, people that's just people, great people. You know what I mean? Like, who became friends. There's some people I have in my life who I met who it's been past just music or past arts or creative. It's actually I've met people who I can say, man, if you feel like my family. You know what I mean? They feel just as quality as that, and they embrace me and understand me. When I go back to South Carolina, the same way, I get embraced with love from people and everything. Like, when I left there, it seemed like I left there at the age of 17. Okay. You know what I mean? So I've been gone so long and everything, like, a lot of people lost so much connections with me that they probably was looking like, man, what is Riston doing, whatever. And then I pop back up, and it's just like, oh, wow, he's an artist. Let's see what this is. And now I think that they just understand it, like, oh, okay, you know, this is what he does. And it's been a beautiful journey, man. I can't complain at all, man. Like, everybody that support me, I just always am super grateful. Like, it's nothing without the support of people, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be happy regardless because I completed something. So my happiness doesn't rest in that. I'm already happy.
Right.
I love the support because now it allows that same art to help others. You know what I mean? The same way somebody got it and they held on to it and they was like, wow, I got inspired by this. And it's going to be the same way. It's going to pay back in return and tell somebody about it or share it or play it for somebody or do whatever you do.
Right.
Enjoy it however you enjoy it, but get what you're going to get out of it.
That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Because at the end of the day, like I tell people all the time, you just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have the family support. I wish I did, but I have the, you know, my kids, my husband, you know, I have their type of support, but I don't have the family. Like, I want to tell you, maybe one of my aunts bought a book out of the whole family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. This is why the people that I network with, I try to hold them tight and keep them tighter because we need to support each other. Because I realize a lot of people that I network with kind of has the upbringing that I have, and we all started helping out people in a troubled time. So at the end of the day, we need to take that motivation and keep doing it. I've been trying to put the family together and doing all that stuff, but sometimes you got to let go and just let God. So with that situation, I kind of did.
Just let it go.
Yes.
You did the right thing. I mean, you have to understand, like, sometimes even with your closest family and closest friends or closest people that you grew up with and everything, like, you're growing down so many different paths that, like I always say, the world has like these set traps in there. You know what I'm saying? We get caught in our 9-to-5s. We get caught in our lives, and we forget like our passions, our dreams, our love for things, right? And you start going over here, and you're following that path now. Now you stand out. You stand out like a glitz. Now that you're standing out, people are watching that stand out, and it looks off to them. You know what I mean? Somebody who's on a program already, right?
Exactly.
And with this and everything, they sometimes don't even know how to support you properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even think that their support matters.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sometimes. And sometimes it doesn't even be like out of hate or maliciously. Sometimes it's just pure out of like, I didn't follow mine. And I don't know how to. And they don't understand that you actually, what you're doing, it could lead them to finding their path.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people like that. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people who, they gave up on their goal, and they expected the people around them to give up as well, and just decided to say, hey, I'm just going to work.
Yeah, just work.
That doesn't work for everyone.
No.
It doesn't. Because I just work. But I'm going to tell you like this. My supervisor already know when it's time for my show, I ain't doing no overtime. I'm not. Half the time, my supervisor will tune in to my show because she know it's Thursday. I know what I mean about the deal. We got to have it.
I'm going to tell you a kicker that I always talk to my manager about. I always say, if I work a job, and that job, I go to work at 6 a.m. and I get off at 5 p.m. and everything. When I get off, I'm going to put just that many hours into myself for work because I refuse to let another job for somebody else's dream make me tired, so tired that I refuse to work on mine. I'd rather be falling asleep at your job and grinding at mine than to come home and be like, I'm so tired from your job that I can't even do mine. No, that's a cycle I don't want to live.
Listen.
What's the point?
So many people do it though. So many people are slaving away, literally like slaving away, okay? And then when it's like, okay, well, you had a show. You gonna do your show tonight? Oh, I ain't doing that tonight. I'm tired. I done worked all day.
I'm tired. I got work in the morning too.
Yeah, but you work for the man. When you gonna work for your brand? Hello?
Hey, say it again.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is though. You gotta dig deep and say, man, I'm gonna power through this because you're using that job for survival, not for your passion. That's not your passion. Like we survive in the world with our finances and money and stuff, and that. But guess what happens though, right? You get so caught up into that that you don't even focus on the fact that you're not happy from that. You complain every day when you come home. Every day when you come home, you're like, I hate the job. I'm so tired from that. It makes me sick. And then you go back every day happily. And then when you get off, you talk with your friends and you say, I need to start doing something with my life. Well, the proof isn't just doing it.
It's in the pudding, right?
The proof is right there. Like, but you can't tell me that you're tired from your 9 to 5 is not what I need to hear.
Not at all.
I don't need to hear that. You can be tired from it. That could be facts. They probably did work you to the bone.
Right.
Guess what? You gonna get up, get you a Red Bull, get you a Monster, water, whatever technique you use to stay awake.
Exactly.
Get to it. And if you don't got nothing to get to, attach yourself to people who are getting to and help them till you find you.
Hello. Hello. This is what I'm talking about.
Till you find you, man. I'm telling you, it's a great thing, man, because with that and everything, people are allowed to grow together.
Yes.
I remember people when I met and I was looking up at them like, wow, you know, you're doing so much, man. You're doing so good for yourself. And I just appreciate that. And then now you look and you're like, wow, I became that same person. But then when I'm looking at those same people, we grew together.
Exactly.
They didn't stop growing. So when I look at them, I'm still looking forward because I'm like, wow, you're still going. I'm still going too, though. Because I can't stop as long as I'm seeing you go. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop.
So let me ask you a question. Man. What do you do? What would you say to someone? Okay, I grew up with a lot of people who are very standstillish. It's like, okay, I got this job, so I know if I worked it for this amount of years, I can retire and I'm fine. But I'm continuously like, I can't just do a job. I want to own this. I want to own that. I want to give back to the community. I want to build. I want to do an annual school drive. I want to do a Thanksgiving drive. I want to do a Mama's Day dinner because mamas deserve that shit. You know, what do you say? You know? But what do you say to those people that are so stagnant that it's like, look, I'm not leaving you, but I definitely cannot follow my calling. What do you say to those people?
That don't want to follow the calling.
Yeah, they just like, okay, no, I got a job. I'm fine. I got a job.
What you got to tell them is you have a choice. You have a choice in the decision in this life, right? And the decision that you make and everything is absolutely up to you. You can sit there and choose to stand there and stand still, or you can choose to move forward. That is your option. I can't change that.
Amen.
But I can tell you, and if I'm more angry about the fact of you not doing than you are,
right?
This is a bad place to be. Because think about it, right? You might feel passionate about somebody who you may have tried to tell they should do something, or say, you got so much talent, or you could do this, or come with me, or I'm trying to do this.
Right.
They show no interest.
Right.
Don't even focus on those people. You know what I mean? Like, what I learned is now I realized, honestly, and I just realized this probably like maybe a week ago, that everybody's not going to come with you along the journey. Like, you know, like, as sad as it seems, some people's mind gets so trapped into things that they become cancerous to things. Cancer lays dormant in a body so long that it just erupts one day and it starts to destroy, right? So when that cancerous person and that mind has been so plagued and everything, that mind has been plagued past the point, it's there to also plague other minds, the minds of the people who are passionate, the minds of the people who are dreamers. Focus on the ones who get it. Carry them along the path, you know what I mean? Because they're the ones who deserve it. You know what I mean? Those are the ones who deserve it, and that's what matters. You know what I mean? Because I used to spend so much time and energy talking to people, saying like, "Come on, you can do this, hyping them up and everything." Then I realized I walk away and I'm tired. I'm like, whoa, I'm tired from your stuff. Like I'm like, wow, I put more energy into motivating you than I did. Like I feel crazy.
Right.
I walk away. And then I come back and then the next week, same thing. Well, you know, I didn't start doing this because I still was. I'm back at it again. Getting amped up again.
Oh, wow.
I was like, no, this ain't the right method because I'm still learning.
I know that's
right. I'm still learning as I go now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm learning. I'm learning to let go of things because I told you, I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's why I say stuff that I say in music. I wear my heart on my sleeve and I say it in a way of like, no, I meant every word that I said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean everything that I say because I lived it, I felt it, and it must be expressed.
Exactly.
It must be expressed. And along that journey, like, you know what I mean, you want to start food drives and Mother's Day dinners and all these things, all these great things, because you watched it, you seen it, you said, I not only want to be a part of that, I want to do it myself. Exactly. That means you're walking the path of a leader. And the path of a leader is always a lonely path. It's very lonely. But guess what happens along that path of the leader, though? You watch all the people you help, and you sit back and you smile.
You do.
At the end of the day, you're happy. You know what I mean? And the people who are sitting there wanting you to fail or hoping you didn't succeed, it don't even matter no more.
Right. Right. No, you are so right. Because I'm not going to lie to you. For a long time when I first started my show, people would not understand. Well, this is before I got married. People would be like, oh, well, I want to go out. Oh, why my show was on Wednesday? Well, dang. What about hookah and a drink? Listen, this is a brand I want to build. This is something that I've been putting my heart and my sweat and my tears. I wrote books for this. I went and got business licenses and things. And you know what I'm saying? I put my time in this. Hookah will be there. And if not, we could go to the hookah store, buy some stuff, and turn our basement into something. I'm not pressed to be outside. You know?
I don't need to be outside right now unless I'm outside for work.
Exactly.
For myself.
Exactly.
And guess what even gets more beautiful? You building this show right now. You building the platform. You doing your book thing. Guess what happens? Your work becomes a vacation now. You get to go around, talk to cool people, present your cool items, still see things, still eat nice food, still enjoy your life, and you're doing it out on your own. You know what I mean? It's a company is not sending you on a trip. You are the company.
Exactly. Listen, I remember when I was literally like, okay, I'm a save for this amount of months, and then I'm going to take myself to Great Adventure. It wasn't even Dorney Park. It wasn't even a big trip. Now I say to the kids, look, we're going to the villa for the week. Let's go. It's all about what you want, and I wanted more. Okay, and I wanted to keep hearing people talk. People was talking bad, but I wanted to hear them say, well, I don't know how she got this. I love that statement. I don't know how she got. Nobody wants to admit the hard work that I put in, the drive, the dedication, how much I do. People don't understand. My show goes on every 2 weeks. I have a guest. And if I don't have a guest, I have at least a topic for at least 2 hours to talk to you. This is not this. I didn't just wake up out my bed and pull my bed scarf off. Like, okay, let me entertain some people. I literally have to try to network with people that I've never met. I mean, I know when you first got my inbox, you were thinking, who this crazy bitch in Washington? But
no. I'll tell you what I thought. Whenever people like that message and reach out to me, I get happy. I smile. I tell my manager, I say, guess what? I say, somebody out here is pushing so hard. They reached out to me with no fear. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have fear that I would say no. Nope. You was optimistic. And I was like, you know what? With that's somebody who you speak to. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, a lot of people, like you back on what you were saying about people, how people are.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people expect, like, they'll nullify your hard work to almost say somebody gave it to you. Oh man, somebody gave you a shot. No, I'm building that.
Yes.
Once I get to a certain point, you can't nullify my hard work and act like it was given because you weren't there for each step. But it makes it easier on the mind to say, somebody helped you out along the way. Do you know what I had to do to even get that person to help me?
Hello.
Like you say they're helping me.
Hello.
And that person had to see my work ethic.
Yes. Let people tell me my life. Oh, you just cute, so people give you stuff. I'm going to be very honest. My husband is watching, and no matter what we go through, he is not going to lie to y'all. I am so mean. Nobody's going to give me anything for being cute. They're like, attitude.
Ain't nobody give me nothing.
Exactly. I'm a Philly girl from Philly streets. Believe you me. Even if the smile is Colgate, my attitude is kind of tiger. Okay, so nobody's gonna give me anything.
Ain't nobody coming to hand. Now you ain't walking down the street and somebody like this. Hey, you want a show? I already set up the camera and everything myself. Just come sit down.
Exactly. You know how I got my first show?
A book. I'll write it.
Exactly. And you know how I got my first show? It was very interesting. I was at home and I got an email that was like, listen, I was reading you, I was watching you, and you disappeared. You was motivating me. And I look like,
wow,
stalker. But then I got a message from a female that was similar. That was like, you used to do a phrase of the day. You used to do an A.M.I.N.A says. You used to do this. But I was so depressed at the time. I was like, okay, I didn't realize that the little bit of words I was saying to people in the morning, it'd be a 2-3 minute blog. I didn't realize people was waiting for that 2-3 minutes in the morning. I didn't realize.
They got used to it.
Exactly. It was their motivation. So I said, you know what? Obviously, if people want to hear my voice, I'm going to keep talking. I started, and my friends will tell you, I started talking less to my friends and more to the world. And I told my friends all the time, look, y'all love me, y'all going to support me. Y'all going to subscribe, y'all going to tune in, y'all going to share, and y'all going to get the same word that everybody else is getting because I have to get my voice out. And honestly, I got people in Chicago. Let me really say hey to Barb. Hey, Barb, I sent your book out. First person in Canada to ask me for a book. You understand what I'm saying? I got people in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I never thought that my voice would leave my house because that's how much I yell at my kids. I didn't think it would leave my house.
From being in Philly to getting your voice heard around the world.
Exactly. And that's why
utilizing the internet for its true purpose.
And that's why is that
you think about think about the internet for a second. The internet was created, right? And, you know, social media, we use it, right? When we think about it, right, you have the access to connect with people all over the world. In real life, you can connect with people doing amazing things.
You can.
Through work.
You can.
You know what I mean? Through all kind of stuff. But when you really grasp just that, you can connect and get your voice to many people. This isn't about followers. This isn't about how many people like something. This isn't about numbers. Don't get caught up into numbers and let numbers dictate your worth. Just like you don't ever let money dictate your worth. What dictates your worth is like this: like, are you really touching people? Okay, I don't care if it's 5 people. I don't care who it is. You're touching people and everything. Now you have a duty. Do your job.
Exactly. And that's why even when I'm going through bad stuff, I get on my little blogs and I say to people, listen, y'all know the queen can't give y'all the best advice when the queen mind ain't right. But let me tell you what's going on today. And I try to give my little motivation because I feel like no matter, the show must go on. No matter if I'm up, no matter if I'm down. And I started this and I'm somebody that I put my heart in the thing. So whatever I start, I have to finish. So I can't say just because I'm down don't mean y'all don't need no words. No. Me being down, let me show y'all that I have bad days too. I'm human just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me show you that. You got to show the reality of. You have to show the downs, the ups, the times when everything isn't with the gold on it. So
exactly.
You can smile all the time. You know what I mean? When they hear you talking and they hear what you actually going through, they're like, wow, you actually put that out there. I hide these kind of days.
Really?
Like I don't want these days to be seen. No, not me.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah.
Some people do. Some people, I won't hide my day. You know what I'm saying? If my day went bad and everything, I'm okay with telling you that day was shitty.
Yes.
Every day it's not gonna be great. But
yeah.
But I guarantee you, I accomplished something even on that shitty day. I still accomplished something. I guarantee you, I did that.
You know what? You know, it's so funny that you say that because one of my last shows, I had a horrible day, or a horrible flight home. And on that flight, I met one of the guys who was actually skier, Olympic skier, and he actually agreed to do my show at the end of the month, at the end of April. The day was so bad. Trust and believe you me. That day was so bad. The wrong person could have stepped on my shoes. I'd have been in jail, okay? I'm trying to tell you. But when I sat down beside this man and he started talking to me and, oh, life is going to get better. It's going to be all right. And then somebody came and was like, oh, well, such and such. The doctors in the front want to say thank you for this, that, and the third and for being in the Olympics. And then I turned around like, you was in the Olympics? It was like, oh, yeah, I don't talk about it too much.
Now you sitting there starting to think already. You're like, wait, we supposed to be now, right?
You know, at that moment, I pulled out my phone. I said, we need to take a picture, and you need to follow me on Instagram, and I need to get you on my show. And he said, look, I'm busy until the end of April. I said, I'm booked up until the end of April. So we on the say God put us on this flight for a reason. So everything happens for a reason. You just got to open your eyes, see what God is putting in front of you.
I like the way you speak, man. Like, see, this is good. This is good friendship now.
Exactly.
Because I always tell people, I say, you get it. That's it. You get it. You understand. You understand what this whole thing is, the purpose and everything. And your children are going to be so thankful that you left a legacy.
You know what's funny? I have and I have 4 children, but I want to say 2 sets of different ages. My oldest 2 are 21 and 18. My youngest 2 are 13 and 9. So the oldest 2, when I first started, it was like, Mom, can you please stop? Everybody like, yo, the queen is your mom? The queen is your mom? And they didn't like it at all. Okay? They hated it. Now, when they friends come over, it's like, hey, queen. They're so excited now. Now it's like, okay, mom really made it. At first, we thought mom was just talking to the phone like, okay, y'all, I'm talking. But now it's like, Mom, I got people that's really like, the queen is your mom? Really? Tell her I want a book. Tell her I love her.
Exactly. Your mom writes a book. What? Your mom writes what I read in school.
Exactly.
Like I'm sitting here reading a book in school and you're like this. Your mom has one of those. It's amazing when kids get to see that. And then when your kids question their creativity, when they have that moment and say, am I creative? They think about mom and they say, I am. I'm not crazy. You It's okay to think that. You know what I mean? Like I grew up thinking like that. My creative thoughts were so different because nobody talked about that in my town with me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody spoke with me, so I thought being creative was kind of like, oh, keep that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't really come out there and say I want to do all this wild stuff. But I did used to have talks when I was playing basketball back in the day on the court outside on a dirt road. You know what I mean? I used to have talks and I used to be like, man, you know what, man? One day I want to be living in California and I want to have this kind of life. I said that stuff when I was 14.
Really?
And there's probably one person in the world who knows I said that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if he ever remembered, he'd know that moment that I'm speaking about, where I said I'm gonna be in California one day, living whatever type of life I was thinking about. And I don't know what life I envisioned, but I'm in California.
I know that's right.
And I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I love. I'm doing many more things that I love, and it's amazing.
I know that's right. So tell everybody what you actually do, because people are wondering right now. Let me just try to let my YouTube viewers see exactly who you are. This is RISTON DIGGS, everyone. Awesome. Y'all need to subscribe to me on Facebook as well as YouTube, okay? So now y'all back to just seeing my face. Hi. So that's RISTON DIGGS. So tell everybody what you do, because I know they're wondering, okay, they just chit-chatting. What does he do? First and foremost, let me say hey to Miss Barb. Miss Barb, hey, honey, your book is on its way. Brother Rob, you need to call in. Husband, Chiller. I'm waiting on Titan and a couple other people. Everybody that's tuned in so far, I seen y'all names pop up, but y'all totally disappeared just that fast. Wait, let me try to get y'all. Oh, my girl Shamanada was on. Walter Pipkins was on. Tomette Harris was on. Brandon Brewer and John Wick. Oh, John Wick is the bestest movie in the world. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for tuning into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists, on my station, Queen Speaks Radio. I'm your host, A.M.I.N.A, with my wonderful, awesome guest, RISTON DIGGS.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You got me excited because of what you do, because of who you are in my eyes. So tell the world who you are and what you do, because that's what I know they're waiting for.
Well, I am a musician based out of San Diego, California. Downtown San Diego, man, he's a major vital part of how this grew. My manager, Oladipo Ifankoya Jr., known as JR to the people. Another reason, you know, man, he put together something in his mind and it became a real thing. And I'm watching every day and I'm still in awe of that.
Okay.
And like I said, y'all can find all my music on all streaming platforms. So you can type in RISTON, last name DIGGS. If you want to stay in contact with me and know what I got going on, you can check it out on Facebook. And you can type in the name, find whatever you find, and get yourself in there. And if you check anything out, you can feel free to come on and join the support system. You know what I mean? Because everybody who support me and rock with me, I know exactly who you are. And if I don't know who you are and everything, I still appreciate you. But the ones who I do know, I need every one of y'all, and I love that. And that's who I am.
Yes.
I'm a musician, but I'm involved in other things too.
Well, you know what? And I'm going to say this on the air as my disclaimer because I have been trying my best to find someone to do a collab with. We have to do a collab. I'm going to send you a matter of fact, I'm going to send you one of these two. I'll let you pick.
Okay.
These two are my strongest. When I tell you, In the Heart of the Queen is truly everything that touched the heart. I have something about Sandra Blaine in here, something about Mike Brown in here, something about just everything that's been going on in the world. I mean, I also have some love stuff. Like this one is all about what makes the Queen's heart go, oh my God, stop. So, you know.
Yeah, it makes your heart, it makes you feel something.
Yes.
Evoke to write about it.
Yeah, so that one is awesome. But this one is one of those, you know, I'm a mom. So I have that because I said so in me. So this one is The Queen Has Spoken. And it kind of goes with my YouTube blog, The Queen Speaks, because this one is really talking about, it's talking about me. What makes me, what broke me. It actually introduced you to the Queen. One of the very first poems is, Who is Queen A.M.I.N.A? You know, I would love for you to read them. Tell me if we can get together and do some collabs. I got to make it out to Cali anyway to see my bro Titan. You know, so we can definitely.
If you're ever in San Diego, I'm going to tell you right now, you got an open door policy. I'll take you around the city, show you around.
Awesome.
Hopefully you come to a show too.
Awesome. You know, as long as I can bless the mic, I'm coming.
Hey, look, I'll let you get up there and talk to the people and let the Queen speak.
Yay! Y'all heard it.
I love your energy. I love what you're doing, man. Like, I can't wait to read your book. I mean, I can't wait to even share it with my mom. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought I'd be like, hey, I'm friends with somebody who actually wrote a book. So yeah, that's cool. That's a check mark for my life.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna send your mom the novel because us women we like to read, and I'll send you one of the poetry books. That'll work.
No, sounds good. Awesome. I'll get some metaphors and some new bars out of that.
Awesome. Yes.
To further help grow people.
Exactly. Listen, I actually was just explaining to my husband, I need to learn more words. I got to get back to school. I got to get a thesaurus. I got to do something. I was reading some of my poems. I'm like, wow, the meaning is different, but some of the words are the same. I said, look, I don't even have no synonyms. What is
Hey, don't even trip. I swear, I write stuff sometimes. I look back at it and I be like, what was I even trying to say? Number one, when I write anything on a piece of paper, it looks like hieroglyphics.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even make it out. Like, I look at it sometimes and I'm like, why did you just take your time? Writing so fast. Like, you writing like when that pen hits that paper, you want nothing to do with that paper no more.
Exactly. Like, scribble.
And I want it off. So, but it was funny because the other night I was in the studio recording, and it's been so long since I recorded on using a pen and pad. I was using my phone notepad now. And I'm using that pen and pad, and I'm looking in there, and I'm like, I don't know what I was writing. It was just scribble lines and all kind of marks everywhere and everything. And then I just thought about it. I was like, I can't give this to somebody and say, here, make a book out of this.
You sure can't, no.
These pages are a mess.
Look, you don't even know how many people actually give me stuff and be like, can you type this up? I could if I could read it. So what we're going to do is you're going to sit there and I told people, because of certain people, I downloaded Dragon on my computer. So you can welcome to come on over and I will set you up and you will hold your words with your wrinkly paper and you will speak to the computer and it will type it for us because I don't wear my glasses often, but I'm blind. So being as though I'm already half blind and I'm trying to read what you write, I can't do it. So I try. I definitely try.
What technology has done for us. Technology has given us the chance.
Speak and your book shall become.
Speak out and say, you know what, man? There's a place for me now. When it came down to writing, no book.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You just won't ever get it.
Exactly. I love it.
When it comes down to recording, I could do that.
Yes.
You gotta come off. But performing is my favorite thing.
You know what? I used to be scared to perform, but my last time on the stage, I kind of fell in love. Because so many people, people really look at me and think I'm like a teenager. And I want to thank y'all because a bitch don't even wear makeup.
That's a good problem to have. That's a good problem to have. Anytime when they see us like this, they like this, like, oh my God, you look so young.
Look, my last show, I went to perform, right? And before I performed, I said, you know what? I need a drink really quick. So I went over to the bar. I said, look, let me just get a... He was like, let me get some ID. I said, first off, I had to be 21 to get in here. Give me a drink. So he gives me a drink, and I get up on the stage, and everybody's looking at me, and they're like, well, woo. And who are you? I said, listen. So then you hear this one man in the stage, and what was your curfew? So I had to be me and say, well... Being as though my oldest is 21, you can guesstimate how old I am. But black don't crack. So let's get back to the show. It was so phenomenal. I love performing. But for some reason, in the studio, I suck. I need somebody to give me studio etiquette. My studio etiquette sucks. I don't know why. I don't know.
It gets better with time. You know what I'm saying? You watch the people who act or work a certain way in the studio. You watch it, just like performing wise. You know, you see somebody else on stage, you're like, I want to get up there now. And then when you get up there, you get into it, and the next time, same feeling all over again. You want to get up there again, you want to do it, and with studio, you get used to it. You know what I mean? A lot of times people get in the studio and they be like, all right, you about to cut the mic on? Okay, we're about to start now, this, that. And they're not even used to hearing their own voice yet. They're like, what the hell? Like, why my voice is, why do I sound like this? That's really your voice. That's what we hear.
Really? And you know what's funny? I get in the studio, I put them headphones on, and I start screaming like, oh my.
It's a habit that people have, man. I'm telling you, I've been through it, but I went through it so long ago that it was like, I'm past that now, but I remember those days. And every time I see somebody do it, I'm like, oh, get used to hearing the old voice, huh?
I know that's right. I know that's right. Real quick, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to say hey to my proofreader, Yvette Ortega, who is now watching. Yvette, I love you. Mwah. To my bro, Titan. Titan is actually in Cali right now. He said, great evening and peace to you, sis. Bro, I love you. He said, it's the beautiful black brown skin. DJ Paul Will said, we need to hurry up and do a collab so he can spin our tunes. That's what I'm talking about. See, we already got somebody waiting for it, so we all right.
We already have somebody that
we got to get together. Yes.
We already have somebody that's anticipating. Philadelphia to South Carolina / San Diego collab.
And I know that's right. I'm gonna be very honest. I actually was just was I in San Diego? I was just in San Diego. My son just graduated from the military school in December. So I was just there. I wish.
Congrats to him on that. Congrats to him.
I am so proud of this kid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of him, but I see the one thing in it, they not gonna let my baby be a baby no more. I swear, I'm so used to my baby boy being my only. And that's what he keeps saying every time he call me, like, Mom, I was working. All right, son, I love you. Call me on Sunday. So,
I know. Call him again in the morning like this. He's like, Mom, I'm tired.
You know I do. I text him like, okay, have a good day.
Oh man, I tell you, my mom call me every morning, and then it'll be a day if she doesn't call. When I be thinking like, why you call me every day? I call her. Why you call me today? Where you at? You know, it always comes back around. You know?
It does. My mom used to call me every day, and I'm like, Mom, nothing is wrong. I am home. Now I look at the phone like, wait a minute. She ain't called me this week. Hold up. And I get right on the phone. Mom, did you forget something? Or your fingers broke? She'd be like, what's wrong? You did not call me this week. Okay? And she'll be like, baby girl.
It makes you feel some type of way.
It does. But she'll be the one to tell you, baby girl, when I normally call you, be like, Mom, I'm busy. Call me back. Now I ain't call you. It's like, why I ain't call you? I say, okay, I'm sorry.
You stand back like this. You're like, that's a fact. I did. You know what? I take that to the head.
Exactly.
But the good thing about it is the parents, you know what I mean, when they actually support what you do, you know what I'm saying, that supporting our children, what their dreams, what they want to do, and not telling them what they should do or what they have to do, but you know what I mean, giving them the options, you know what I'm saying, of the word.
And you know what's funny about you saying that? I'm glad you brought that up because when my son first said he was going to the Marines, I said, no, yeah. Being a boy, he was like, I don't ever want to go through that. I want to make sure I can call you and say, Mom, you need some money for the house. Mom, you need something for my sisters. Mom, you want... And I understood it, but still with that being out of 4 children, 1 boy, it was like, I don't care what you're saying. You ain't going. But then to watch his drive to get there, he worked out every day. He went from doing 100 push-ups a day to doing 1,000 push-ups a day. Then this child decided to go outside and kick down a small tree and run around with it on his shoulders. He said, Mom, this is what happens in the Marines. I'm getting ready. And I'm in my head like, you can get ready all you want. You ain't going nowhere. I don't get... But not supporting what he wanted. But then after he graduated, I said, look, I'm not signing you in. He says, Mom, I will be 18 at the end of the month. I can sign myself in. So we either gonna get it together or we not. And I said, you know what? This is your dream. This is something you want to do. And I be damned if I say no and then tell you to do something else. And what I told you to do falls and crumbles. And now you starting from scratch.
Exactly.
But if you chose and you get tired, because I knew once you get to the Marines, you get on them little yellow feet and they fuck you up for 6 weeks. Okay? But my son, he told me, he said, Mom, they was yelling and spitting. He said, but you did that my whole life. They ain't had nothing on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I got there, they was actually a whole lot nicer. I realized that they was just doing a job.
Yes. He was like, you was doing it on purpose. They got paid to do it. I was like, well, baby, I got you ready.
He was already military built before he got there.
Yes, he was. And I'm telling you.
My mom actually watching right now.
Is she? Well, I want to say, hey, Mrs. Diggs. And we also want to say hey to my Miss Nancy. Nancy, I'm so glad you love the book. And thank you for putting your putting your rating on Show It Well Publications. You are awesome. DJ Paul Will said, damn, 1,000 push-ups. Yes. He started at 16 and now at 18 going on 19. He actually does about 2,500 in a row now. That's his thing. And then he does the pull-ups after. But you know what? He's my kid. All I know is he'll be able to protect me. Okay, that's all I care about.
The stronger he gets, the more protected I feel. It's like, you know, my bones start to brittle out. It makes me happy to know that my kid is that strong. Okay, I can start chilling now.
The less milk I drink, you know.
Exactly. I bump into somebody. Son, go handle that.
Yes, right. Yes. And you know, I'm not even going to lie. I do that when my son was home for the Christmas break. Which one of the girls got? Somebody did something to one of my girls. I didn't even get out the bed. I just rolled over and called my son. Son, you in the basement? He said, yeah. I said, there's a boy out there messing with your sister. Before he even hung up the phone, I heard the front door close. I was like, okay, just don't go to jail. And I love that. Because when he was a kid, I could never say to him, somebody's messing with your sister. It was always, all right, y'all, stay in the house, lock the door. I'm going to go beat up this mom down the street because she ain't teaching her kids nothing. And honestly, it was like that because for some reason in the hood in Philly, moms didn't teach their kids morals and values unless you gave the mom some act right, and then the children act right. And I don't like that. I feel like as a mom, I refuse to let my child be a bully. I refuse to let my child be a failure. And I refuse to let my child be uneducated. But some moms feel like, look, all I want is my child to have jewel ends. All I want is my child to look better and have waves. And all I want is my child to have a long perm. I don't know what that's about now because that's not life. It's not going to get you anywhere.
Material things are never going to be satisfying in life.
True.
If you expect anything material to ever be satisfaction for you, then you're living in a dead place.
And I say that.
Mm-hmm. And you want to make sure that you're, you know, that's one thing we all have to break out of a certain mind state because we get stuck into that and then we don't even know that we're stuck. By that time, you done went to the mall. Like, you know, back in the day, you'll sit there, you'll go every weekend to go find an outfit to go for one night to the club because you might have spent 2 hours there. And then so as soon as you get there, you realize you're like, it's now $150, $200 deeper in the hole. I'm not going to wear this again because I had the nerve to take pictures in. So now...
And you know, as a woman, we going to wear it again, but not where we can take pictures.
But we'll think about that, but then we'll go and put on the same work uniform every day and proudly wear it. We'll buy something one time and just throw it to the side. Like, I can't wear that anymore.
Exactly.
No, that's something that you actually love that actually feels good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wear it every day if you feel like it.
Exactly.
That's your business. Oh, by the way, also, I just dropped a brand new music video. It's on my Facebook profile now. If anybody's in here that's interested, it's called The A.M.I.N.A. And we just released a visual for that, and it's pretty crazy.
I watched that. You know what? That's what made me say you a rapper. I said, oh, he a rapper too? Okay. No, because you know what? I was so used to seeing you do like the deep poetry type of song type of thing that when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's different. Okay. He is going to be like your favorites rapper. Okay. I like it. Because you got depth in yours. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the new...
Never know what you're going to get.
Exact. Oh, I like that. I do. You like, you got the depth where it's though. It's like, okay, you might... Some people, as they singing, even if you never heard it before, you can figure out the next line. With what you do, you're so complex that it's like, oh, okay, all right, get it, you know. So definitely.
I always say something gonna catch you. We always say at the same time.
Amen.
And sometimes I make people bounce to stuff that they probably shouldn't be bouncing. They still be like, hey, bouncing to it is a good time.
I know that's right.
From last night, we did a show to, it was in works with Hope for the Homeless and everything, and they were donating blankets and canned goods and clothes to the homeless, right? And it was such a blessing to be a part of that with those, a part of something that strong, where people was actually out willing to help others and put together music to actually people to come out, perform, artistically express themselves, but also for a great cause like that.
Did y'all
it was no ego. Everybody wanted to help.
Okay, well, question about help for the homeless, because that's something that I've always wanted to be a part of. But I was watching something recently that said that somewhere in California, the mayor gave the police permission to take the blankets from the homeless. So
I don't know, but that could be fact.
Yeah, but look into that, because if you guys are helping them and you're giving them blankets, the police are just going to do nothing but take them, and then they're going to be starting all over again. So see how we can help them other than that. You know, one thing about me, one thing I do want to do, oh wait, Titan said, peace and blessings, brother RISTON DIGGS. Accept a friend request from me soon. Oh, expect a friend request. Titan is my bro. He's in Cali. He's awesome. He's part of my poet fam. He is just the best. I don't care who feel war.
Send that request over. I'm accepting, man. We locked in.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But I definitely would love to do what I wanted to do. And I'm going to work on this sooner than later. I'm trying to do a shelter. A rehabilitation type of shelter, you know, for single families, basically trying to get them reacclimated back into the system. And the thing about the shelter that I want to do, what I want to do is as they pay in to, well, I feel like work in my shelter, what the guidelines are going to be is that 60% of your check comes to us. And I know people like 60%, but it's all for something. 25% is towards your moving out. You know what I'm saying? 10% is towards your kids, school supplies, birthday stuff, things of that nature that you can't necessarily be able to afford on your own with only 40% income. And then the last percentage will go towards whatever you guys need while you're there, you know, and then the 40% is in that other 40% is in your pocket. So you paying that 25% towards your house. What you don't know is we're putting that money in an account. So when you move out, we're putting it down on a home that you will own and be paying mortgage to. So that is my next project. It's called Show You the Way House. And I'm already working on that. I kind of incorporate everything with showing somebody something. Because I'm tired of people not...
Anything that we can do to help. If you want to put on anything at any time for us, like, that I can help any kind of way to benefit using what I do to grow. Because you're going to help people like that, especially. That's also building stability. But then guess what it's doing at the end? It's leaving them with, you taught them how to fish. You didn't just feed them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I also built you something to stand on now. I didn't just give you something and then that's out and you're done. Go find somebody else to give. No, I'm building you something to stand on.
Exactly.
Yours.
Exactly.
And we all come down to points where we need help in life.
We do. We do.
And, you know, you can do that for the people. But like I said, you got to look in the mirror. And in that mirror, we can't lie to.
It's very true. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, because as awesome as a mom and a person as I am, I ended up in a shelter. When I first got to New York, it was so hard. I did not know New York was that hard. I was in Philadelphia. Rent in Philadelphia is about $750, $800 for a house. So when I went to get an apartment, they was telling me $1,500, $1,600, $1,700, $1,800. I'm like, who y'all talking to? I'm a mom. But they weren't playing. That's really rent out there. So I ended up going to a shelter, and I put a plan of action in place. Within 30 days, I was out that shelter, in my apartment, 3-bedroom, in school for medical code in the building. Because I said, God damn it, I'm at the bottom. Ain't nowhere else to go but to the top from here.
And that right there made you dig down and get, you was like, wait a second, I'm already at where I'm touching the ground completely. Right?
Listen, yes.
You can do now. One of two options: stay on the ground or go up. You chose to fight and go up, and that's right there. That's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? That's so inspirational. You know what I mean? There was times when when I was transitioning through stages of being an artist, right, there's gonna be moments where you're just like, wow, man, the struggle is real. The struggle of artists is a real thing. You know, and it don't mean that you're struggling so bad that you're like, I didn't eat today. No, people might love you and feed you, but the struggle part is you always trying to rise up and continue to grow. You going in that moment where you walked into a shelter. You look at that shelter where most people can walk in that same shelter and they can feel unmotivated, torn down. Yourself saying, I'm meant to actually make a plan, get out of here, execute it, and actually turn my whole situation around. And it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to work hard. I'm gonna have to go to school. I'm gonna have to work long hours. I'm gonna have to my kids and everything. But none of that's gonna be an excuse. And look at you now, here, today. You know what I'm saying? Two people that went through struggles now are able to sit here and have a conversation and relate.
Exactly.
You know, we never saw each other before the FaceTime right here.
Right.
And now I'm able to understand your story more. I'm like, wow, the rest, don't stop anything that you're doing and everything. And I want to see you along my journey.
I know that's right. Well, you know what? Like I said, I feel like our paths collided for a reason. You know, because one of my next stops is definitely Cali, and I definitely need that motivational poetry because there was an actual organization that I was looking up to, and I just said, you know what? This is awesome. This is like a family structure, and that organization showed me they was all about self.
Yeah.
They were all about self. If they could not benefit from you, then they didn't want you there. And the thing about me, I'm different. I feel like, listen, we're at the standstill median. We all need to come together and build and watch what we're building grow together as a unit. And bring along the people that wants to come along, as long as they got something positive to contribute. And that organization that I was working with, they showed they're going to take, then they're going to talk about you, then they're going to drop you. I don't want that type of structure. I want that family structure that, look, we in this together. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying?
All of us, if we're here because we want to be, not by force.
Exactly.
I don't want you to feel like you're stuck.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if I love your energy, man. I promise you. It's so bright. It's giving me just like a good feeling inside.
Yay, because you definitely give me the bubbly vibe. You give me the sunshine and in vibe.
Mango sparkling water.
So you know I'm about to put you on the spot, right?
Oh, what spot?
Yes, we need you to do a song, a poem. We need you to do something for us. We gotta let the peoples know why I'm so impressed by your presence and your actual factuals.
I have a couple lines I'll say for you. That was one of my songs that I wrote called Link in Bio, right?
Awesome.
And the reason I'm gonna say some of these lines and everything, because when you really listen to it, you can understand that it's like but you just understand the way I tie things in and everything. So
okay.
First, let's see. I'm trying to demonstrate how to get your demons straight. A lot of people out here acting like they're hella fake. I ain't one to judge. I'm just trying to help and maybe teach you something you ain't know about yourself. Get your mind right, nigga. Don't fuck around. Cause life is short and these cops will fucking gun you down. I already know my role. I just play my part. You can call it soft. I call it being smart. Incarceration that's sponsored by taxpayer. My nigga, what is you saying? I'm saying, look at your wages. Don't you think it's time for a change? 30 years old.
That's what I'm talking about. My girl Yvette said, yes, bring it. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of different little things in there, man. I'm happy that you share my thing with your platform. I'm happy to grow with your people. So if they want to have some time to check out anything that I'm doing, feel free. Have fun with it. And stay in touch with me if you want to, too.
Definitely. You know, I follow you. Look, I put you in my C first, and I only got like 4 or 5 people in my C first. Okay, I got to see what you're doing.
I'm happy to be up in there because you see, there's always going to be some quality content.
It is. That is one thing I want to say. And I want to say thank you as a woman. I went on your page to check you out and see what you do and what you post. There is not one half naked, bent over, flipped upside down, split straddle heifer on the page. Thank you. Thank you so much. Goodness.
You're welcome.
Appreciate. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Even if you go on my husband page, it's a flipped upside down something. I don't know what it is. It's just what is up with these men. But I thank you for being the motivational person that you are. It's awesome. Like it's awesome.
It's because everything I want to keep everything really authentic. I don't want it to be. I don't want to put on the show. I want everything to be real and authentic, the real way, the real life was, the way it really is. So if I start just posting, putting things up that's disheartening me, I can't be proud of that. I'm proud of my content so much that it makes me happy when other people see it, because I'm like, you're gonna get exactly how it was interpreted for you to receive it. You're not gonna get mixed through and think like, oh wow, that was clickbait. There's no clickbait over here, baby.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? It's nothing like that. And you don't have to understand. You know what I'm saying? But you will appreciate it.
Yes. And Nancy said, LOL. Yes, mad respect. Yes, because I like a person that what you see is what you get. That's me. What you see is what you get. And like I told people, like even when I was talking about people approaching me now, like, oh my God, you're the queen. Can I get you? I tell people, I am not as easy to approach as I should be, and not to no fault of my own. As a woman, looking as young as I look, I've been stalked 6 times. And the last 2 times I was stalked, I didn't even know these people. So it's hard for me to just be like, oh, hey! Because normally I'd be like, oh, wait a minute. So
I know exactly what you mean. You know, you get them, and then like me, I'm a person who dealt with like anxiety and stuff. So you know, when the anxiety attacks come, sometimes it kicks in whenever there's a lot of people coming at you at one time saying something like, hey, and you like this, you like, hey, I want to say hey to all of y'all right now. You gotta understand, like,
right.
I'm kind of my heart beating like this. Right now.
Yes.
But it's doing that. It's all out of love sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, the moment when I come off stage might not be the right moment.
Exactly.
Like, it might not be the right moment. When I'm walking down the street and you know you might grab my shoulder or something and say, hey, I've seen you before. I might think that you're trying to mug me. I don't know.
Exactly. See, and I tell people all the time when I get on stage now, I tell people, listen, I'm a hugger. So you might want to hug me because that's how I know that that's what you want. Because I'm telling you, if you just grab me, I'm literally like, wait a minute, hold up. What?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, but.
Make you stop back and ponder.
Yes. So I'm learning to be more humble. I love. There is 3 people that are always on my show that I truly love. Now I have to shout them out. Barb is absolutely on every show. She is just absolutely phenomenal. She's in Canada. Nancy, I forgot where Nancy is, but I just sent her a book. When I tell you, Nancy, it's something about her vibe, her spirit that just makes me feel like she's my sister from another mister. I'm trying to tell you, her posts are just so me. It is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I do want to say DJ Paul Wills, he tunes into everything. I totally appreciate it. So DJ Paul Wills, you are the person tonight that gets a free book. So inbox me, tell me which poetry book you want. You can have it. Every week, every time I have a show, the person who comments the most gets a free book. So I truly do appreciate you, DJ Paul Wills. You will be getting a book tonight. Inbox me, send me your address. I'm sending it out next week. Just ask Nancy. It took her forever to get hers, but she got it. Ask Barb. Hers is on her way to Canada. And DJ Paul Wills, you are next. So pick out a title, either Into the Mind of the Queen, In the Heart of the Queen, or The Queen Has Spoken. One of those 3 poetry books, you can have it. Inbox me. Appreciate you.
Oh, man. See, y'all look at that. Y'all get gifts and stuff. Y'all got to be so happy. Y'all get
yeah. Look, you know what? I tell people all the time.
Yeah, since all of y'all in here watching, the more y'all support her and everything, I'll come back on here again with you a week before Spring Confidence comes out.
Yay!
And we can chop it up again.
That'll be awesome. Because you know what? That should be around the time that my next novel comes out, Queenie Secrets. It's an assassin story about this awesome girl. Ooh.
Okay.
It literally has been taking me about 3 years to write it.
Yeah. But
when I tell y'all, Queenie is phenomenal. I mean, this girl, her gunplay is serious, okay? It kind of made me take myself back to, I used to tell everybody I wanted to be a scientist and an assassin. I don't know why those was what I wanted to be together as one, but I did. And I felt like I could take over the world that way. So the book is... Isn't it? That's why I feel like you can make bombs and shit. You don't even need nobody. You're a scientist and you're an assassin. What? Best of both worlds.
I can't destroy the whole system alone.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like this book is awesome, because it's all about an educated girl who's been trying to find her life, but something happened to her whereas though it was like, you know what? I'm going to protect everybody and I'm going to still get mine at the same time. So this girl is an assassin in college, okay? So it's crazy, but it's awesome. So
okay. I'm getting a little bit more intrigued now. Assassin in college.
This is what I'm saying.
Already, as a college-going person who went to college in the past, I could think about that. There was a girl I never knew who was in class with me the whole time. It was assassin.
Exactly.
Still making it to class at 8 in the morning and going out to kill by 9.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was that double life growing up because I was a mom at a very young age. So everybody else went home to their parents. I was a mom. So at 16, 17, I was going home to my own place with my daughter. So people would be like, okay, why you look so tired? Because I'm up breastfeeding a 10-month-old and you just had chores. That's why I'm so damn tired. Get up out of here. People didn't understand at 17, I was a whole person. Evelyn Diggs, that must be your mama. She said you will find great success. You, Miss Evelyn Diggs, please check your mail. You will be getting If Some Wishes Came True, because you have an awesome son who feels like you deserve this book for free. So please, when you're finished reading it, Miss Diggs, if you could go on Amazon and put a testimonial to how you feel about it, I would truly appreciate it. So I'm going to sign it and I'm going to send it out tomorrow. I promise. Miss Diggs, I truly do appreciate you.
She gonna love that.
I hope so, because I'm going to definitely make it out to her, my favorite lilac pen, and I'm going to work it. I definitely am. So,
She actually just had breast cancer surgery in September.
No.
And kicked ass. You know what I'm saying? 2 types of cancer, and each one she fought through it, and kicked ass, and she's still here now, strong, inspiring others.
Oh man, I'm praying with and for her, Listen, Miss Diggs, I am praying with and for you. I got cystic breasts, so I always got cysts, and they always trying to remove them and aspirate them and everything. So trust me, I know what it's like when the girls is feeling sick. So I am so in love with you, and I am going to pray for and with you forever. I promise you. Don't be acting like you don't know me, because once I know you, oh, I know you. Okay, tell her don't act like you don't know me, because I'll be come over like she got my book in there. She know me.
She gonna be on every one of your posts. I didn't like her.
Ah! Well, you know what? She be the type of person I'll be like, love you back, boo. Listen, she don't even know. I go off vibes and aura and how you attract to me as a mental, educational, spiritual type of person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, your mom's vibe is just floating, and I just love her whole little statement.
Oh, she's fun, man. She's so fun, man. She actually, so I got a song played on the radio Sunday night here in San Diego, and it was a song inspired by her situation with cancer and everything. And it was such an amazing moment because she's actually on. I'm gonna send you the track when it's released, but she was talking on it, and I can tell you right now, like it just made me smile from ear to ear to know that like she did that. She said exactly what she wanted to say. She wrote it out. And I was just like, wow, we got to share that with the world together.
Yes.
Situation and turning it into something to smile about.
Oh, you go, beautiful. Girl.
It's beautiful and everything. So I mean, I be seeing some people pop in. Keith Vesta just came in. That's we're on a web series together titled Daryl.
Hey, and you know what? I just want to say thank you to everybody. Let me just, because we've been talking. I haven't yet to do my little spill commercial. Thank you again to everybody that has tuned into A.M.I.N.A. Amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists. We truly, truly appreciate you guys on Queen Speaks Radio. I am your host, poetess, Queen A.M.I.N.A. I'm actually going to do a poem just because your mom is on the line, and I know my mommy is on the line too. So, please do. This poem tonight is just for the mommies, okay? This poem is called Mothers. It's in this book, In the Heart of the Queen, so you will have this book soon, Riston. Yay.
Okay.
I want to give a special shout out to all the mothers rising above all others. All the ladies that take care of these babies, getting the children ready for school. I want you to know you are totally cool. You are very appreciated and extremely underrated. To all the mothers that are up at the crack of dawn every day, making sure that the children are ready in every way. To all the mothers working all night, teaching the children what's wrong and what's right. To all the mothers that work all day long, making sure their children know where they belong. I just want to say, you are truly amazing, a wonderful blessing. And I want to personally congratulate you all for never allowing your children to fall, making sure they stand proud and tall, helping them when they feel like their backs is against the wall, teaching them to never give up or give in, showing them that determination will help them win. Thank you to all the mothers out there. We thank you for being strong and independent and showing that you care. And this poem is from the Queen to you, independently strong mothers doing what you do. Thank you, mommies.
We can hand clap for that one. And something that they did. All the moms out there, you can be proud of that right there. Words.
Those is for the moms, because I'm telling you, I've been a mom since I was 16. And people don't understand how hard it is to give your children that motivation. Hey, Brother Rob. People don't understand how hard it is to give your children that motivation when you feel like you're not doing the right things. So I'm going to be honest, I, as a single mother, felt like I wasn't supposed to be raising a son by myself. And I used to be so down on myself, like, oh my God, I'm not giving him what he needs. I'm not teaching him what he did. I didn't. And instead of second-guessing myself, I should have realized I give him love and I give him everything he needs. I might have been getting what he wants all the time, but I give him everything he needs. And when I tell you, this child makes me feel like a phenomenal parent. A phenomenal parent.
You are. And that parent is one of the things that you go through. I feel like you're never going to feel like you did it right until you look back and you look at your child, and your child confirms that back to you, right? Like, what's the moment that you can look and you say, I was a great parent, when that child comes to tell you?
You know what's funny?
That's what it is.
The moment I realized I was a great parent, my 21-year-old was 16 going on 17. And it was raining. And she called me. She says, Mom, I don't have my umbrella. I'm running from the bus. I said, well, the car is down. I'm in the house. I can grab an umbrella. And I ran towards her with the umbrella. She ran towards me from the bus with no umbrella. And when we got together, she says, you know what, Mom? You are amazing. She was like, you never give up. You never tell us you can't do it. You never tell us no. It's just always, all right, I'm going to see what I can do. She said most parents would have just said, oh, you ain't got no umbrella. You just better make it. I see you when you get here. Not only did I go get her, by the time she got home, it was a pot of hot tea on the stove. Now get you some hot tea. Here goes some Vicks. Good night.
But you showed her how far you're willing to go no matter what you learn. And that's on anything. You know what I mean? And that feeling right there is one of the things. That's why I tell my daughters all the time, I say, listen here. Anything y'all have, that your dream, that what you want to do, I'm going to help with that. I work for you. I work for you just as hard. Like, you want to do it, I work just that hard. And when your kids feel that, guess what they're going to say at the end of the day? Mom, you love me. You just ran down there with an umbrella, catch me in the rain, keep waiting on when I came back in. I don't know what love feel like if it ain't that.
Exactly. Exactly.
See, that's the thing about it. Like, it's good that you just realize what it takes to be an amazing person, man. And you inspired me so much tonight that I know something's going to come out through my lyrics through it. I don't know when, but you just hear one thing, and you'll probably say, that was it. You know what I mean? Just so I gain from every interaction, every conversation, especially with the people who have a different perspective.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Amen. Your perspective, you've given me that side of somebody who came from learning everything, from being like Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? I got family from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? That live in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I have an aunt and an uncle that passed away in Philadelphia. You know, and when I think about them and everything. And when I think about the times when I was a kid, and I can't even tell you the areas I visited when I came visiting.
Okay.
But I remember just looking around there and just being like, wow, you know what I'm saying? This is a real, like, city. You know what I mean? There's street stuff. There's other stuff. There's people who going through poverty. There's people going through actually living a great life. But guess what? When you come from that actually that bottom point, and you're looking at yourself now, right? This is the first person who I heard from that perspective that's yours. Where I'm like, no, you're really from the shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you just sitting there like, yeah, I'm saying that to brag. Like, no, this is real, and this is where you at now, and you can smile about it.
Yes.
You can smile about it. You can lift your books up and say, I did this.
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm so excited though, because like that's why I'm smiling. I'm like, what? That's real.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the more people that said I couldn't and I wasn't is why I did so much. And it's why I won't stop now. Because I feel like the people that said that I couldn't and I was and I wouldn't, those are people that's like, okay, she there, but she gonna fall. They don't even know that I'm so focused and paced out. You know, I always write out a goal plan, a 5-year goal plan. And 3 years ago, I wrote out my goal plan. I didn't even realize that I had emailed it to myself. So as I was looking through my emails, I found it. And I had actually constructed it as a PowerPoint presentation. I don't know why I go through great feats like that. But so I hit play and I watched the PowerPoint presentation on my 5-year goal plan. In that goal plan, I did everything in 3 years.
Everything you listed?
Everything but set, put 30 poems on wax and do 5 videos. So now I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to do 60 poems on wax and 20 videos. So I just enhanced that goal, okay? But everything else, it was a 4-page PowerPoint presentation. To have only not completed 2 things in a 3-year period, and it was a 5-year goal, I was on it. So what I did was I created another 5-year goal that started on that day, which was the 18th of this month. So I'm giving myself 5 years to get it done. And one of those things is to at least have 10 people sign to Show It Well Publications. Who's that?
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm trying. And I will never give up.
You're past trying. You're doing.
Yes.
You're a doer now. Like when you're a doer, that's just what you are. Once you come over to the side of doing, there's no going back. How could you successfully now go sit somewhere and just look now? You have to do it.
You can't. And you know what? People always say, you don't even leave the house. Even if I don't leave the house, I have an office in the basement. I am always doing something. My husband said, hey, Queen A.M.I.N.A, hello, babe.
Hello, husband.
Yes. You have to call in and say something. Ask a question. We've been so interfacing back and forth. We have yet to ask real questions. We're just putting out information at this point. But
we just vibe right now. Y'all in a conversation.
Yes, they're all part of the conversation. But we appreciate y'all for being a part of the conversation. We do. But
any question that anybody got there, you can allow to ask anything about the music, anything about my life, anything about anything.
Yes. And you know what? That's what I wanted to ask you. You were telling me that you were just at an award show. What was the award show for, and where was it?
That was San Diego Music Awards.
Oh.
I think it was the 27th annual San Diego Music Awards. So this is my first time being nominated, and I don't know how that happened, but it did. And it was amazing, man, to go see all the artists and all the people of the city who's doing these things, and then get acknowledged for that. And the nomination was just huge for me. The award show, they had amazing performers, they had amazing talent, amazing people, and we just met so many people. So the whole award week, we were just going to different venues and meeting people and attending the events, and the whole award week thing, and then we go to it and everything, and to sit down in that with all those like-minded individuals and be acknowledged for something that you thought of doing, walking around in the kitchen talking about it. Now in 2018, somebody acknowledged that and also noticed you. In this whole big city of San Diego, you get just a shout out, just to say we, you know what I mean, and it just gave my whole team a joke of life where we always working, but that was a moment we had to sit back and we really allowed ourselves to smell the flowers for a day.
Yes.
Let's sit back and enjoy this, even if it's for a couple hours, a day or whatever, because we work nonstop.
Okay.
But it was very good, so I got nominated for that. Also, like I said, this year my big thing is the album coming out this year. That's we've been sculpting this together, and I'm so proud of the work of it. It's entitled Supreme Confidence, like I said. Supreme Confidence.
How many songs on the album?
I don't know how many songs on it's gonna be on there yet.
Okay.
But I know it's gonna be a good, solid body.
Okay.
Of music. Music's already done. Music's already done. The logistics is getting worked out now, and it will be released. And when it's out, man, anybody who's on here that wants to tune in and join this journey with me, you know what I mean? Tune in. If you're still interested in the other stuff, we got PTSD. My first album is still out, available on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
As well as that. There's like 4 singles in between that. And if you're on my Facebook, you're gonna see a lot of live shows, a lot of other. You probably stroll down a whole 2 years of.
Yeah, you got a lot of live shows. A lot of live shows. So, are you going to do videos for the album?
Yes, we're going to do a video. Actually, we're going to shoot a video next in April.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be in Los Angeles, California, and we're gonna be shooting a video, and that's gonna be fun. So that's gonna be fun to share with.
Oh, shucks. Okay. Okay.
Fun to share with everybody. So I got that going on, and yeah, man, just working on a lot. Working on a lot. Like it's so much that I'm working on that I can't. I know that y'all gonna see that I can't even say yet.
Oh, shucks. All right. Well, you know me. I told you. You start into my page. I see your stuff first. So whatever you got going on, I'm going to be on it. And you know I share everything. So I will be sharing it and on it. So.
But shoot, I got to actually get up out of here. Get in the way. I had to finish up something tonight.
Okay.
And I'm running on close on time. But I had such a good time on the show.
And I thank you. Honestly, we're going to end in a few minutes. We actually got another 30 minutes left. I normally do try to end. I don't try to go the whole 2 hours because I know how people are. It's Thursday. I know how people be like, look.
Hold on 1 second, okay?
Go ahead. So what I'm going to do real quick is get to the lines real fast. I want to thank RISTON DIGGS. I need all of y'all to look him up. RISTON. It's the first name, last name, DIGGS. His mama, Miss Evelyn Diggs, is on. We want to thank her as well. I just want to thank everybody. I thank everybody that tuned into A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. And if you don't know who my guests are, you can always YouTube them or Google them if you haven't gotten the information that you want on them. Or you can simply just call in. The phone number is 724-444-7444. You put in pound 145238. That'll bring you right to this show, Queen Speaks Radio, under me, Queen A.M.I.N.A. So, again, like I said, RISTON is totally awesome. He's an activist. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He's just totally phenomenal. And he's amazing. And he's back. But we're definitely about to end the show because I know he has to go. He dropped a couple words for us earlier for all y'all who did not hear it. And again, he just let us know his album is dropping and he will come back to the show when his album drops. Hopefully by then I'll be in Cali because I got to go to Cali to see my brother anyway. Titan, I will be down there to see you soon, bro. I got you. So hopefully we can do something live and indirect and I can bring my little pop-up stand and it is what it is. So,
if anybody's in San Diego, show coming up at the Tin Roof, downtown San Diego. So it'll be our PTSD festival of music. We got some amazing performers coming out. We got
okay. So you are all about making people PTSD aware?
Man, PTSD, we're using creativity, coping through creativity, really.
Okay.
It's like utilizing that creativity to battle any kind of depression, sort of mental illness, anxiety, anything. And coming together in the name of creativity and putting on the show. So we got Tennessee Tina, Americana artist out here that's doing amazing things. We got Nora Zamora, another amazing artist out here. We got a band, the Food Bodies, who are going to do some amazing stuff that day too. So
awesome.
Myself and other people are going to be involved as well. So
okay.
Also, there's going to be some more help for the homeless as well.
Oh, so you know what? I might have to catch a flight. I don't know. I've just been staying on the plane. I might have to catch a flight out there and support because I know my bro Titan's out there in the LA area. So I might definitely have to go support and because I definitely want to help the homeless. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm gonna tell you a short story that deterred me. There's this homeless man on the train every day. He was always right there, and he always would ask for food. One morning, I got up early. I said, I'm going to make this man the best breakfast he ever had. I made him some beef bacon, some banana pancakes, some cheese eggs, some grits, and some home fries, okay? I get to this man. I said, sir, every morning you asking for food. All I made myself was a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, okay? All right? So when I handed him the food, he opened it, and he looked at it. He was like, I would have took the money and shoved the food across the ground. So stop helping the homeless after that, but I cannot let that one issue. That's what I did. So I'm not going to let him spoil it. I would like to continue to help the homeless no matter if they need food or money.
I found an organization that was willing to help. I wanted to be a part of anything I could do to help because it's just so good to see somebody put it together. So I'm pretty sure because anytime that you out here and everything, I'll link you in as well and you join the party.
Yay! I am coming. I'm definitely coming because like I said, I want to bless the mic. And I just want to, interface. And like I said, we have to do a collab of something. So when I send you these 2 books tomorrow, one for you, one for your mommy. When I send these books, I would love some feedback. You let me know what type of poem we can do together. Or even if we can do a couple collabs. It's all, listen, it's all in the name of awesomeness. I am trying to be...
Awesome creativity and strength and power and inspiration.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna turn away from it. Queens have a rap as well.
I know that's right. And you know what? I'm little mini Maya and reincarnate, so you might want to be on my good side, okay?
We locked in now.
Yes, amen. So I want to thank you, Riston, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to do A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. I am so floored and in awe to have had you on my show. I feel like because you have blessed the Queen A.M.I.N.A, Queen Speak Airways, I have made it, and I thank you 1,000,000 times over.
Hey, we here. I made it because of you.
Amen. So I'm going to let YouTube say goodbye. YouTube, you get to say goodbye to Mr. Riston Diggs. Next time, y'all better get on the Facebook one and y'all can see everything. Thank y'all so much, Riston. You're awesome. April 5th, I will have Naeem Devon. He is the owner of a magazine called Everyday Girl. He is phenomenal. He's taking the everyday woman and showing you exactly why without makeup, without weaves, without fake lashes, without contacts, without fake booties and all that stuff, we are still phenomenal. And I love him for that magazine. So thank him. Thank you, Riston. Thank everybody that tuned in. DJ Paul Wells, my husband. Miss Evelyn Diggs, Nancy, Yvette, Titan. There's a lot of people, but I love you all. And I will see you on April 5th at 8 p.m. Deuces.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Thank you. Yay. I am so excited. Thank you, Riston, again. Have fun tonight.